Hey everyone, it's Charlie Wheeler with Coaching with Charlie, and I just wanted to jump in and give you guys a quick productivity tip. One of the things that I've noticed is that when I have a really long task list, which I often do, I have a to-do list as long as my arm, it seems like it's hard to figure out where to start, what exactly I need to work on first, what is more urgent, what's a priority. We only have so many hours in the day, and we only have so many hours that we can really focus on working on those tasks on our to-do list, right? So there is what's called an action priority matrix. And I have a worksheet that I will actually, if you guys just comment that you'd like it, you guys can get it for free. I won't even ask for your email address for it. Just put in the comments that you want it and I'll show you how to get it. But let me share my screen and I'll show you this and kind of tell you how it works. So what it is, it's a very, very simple worksheet, action priority matrix. And you'll see here, it says high impact, low effort, high impact, high effort. And then down here, it's low impact, low effort, and low impact, high effort. Okay. So it's very simple, just 4 boxes, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to take your task list and everything on there, you're going to put each task in one of these boxes. So the second sheet here tells you how to do this. Okay. So the low effort, high impact box, what that is that's your quick wins. You're going to spend about 5 minutes each week brainstorming these, kind of figuring out what you can do. And then you want to do as many of you can without compromising your big picture, right? So you don't want to spend all day on these quick wins because you do need to work on the other things too. But this helps you do what my daughter calls follow the dopamine, right? So what happens is when you get a quick win, when you can cross a few things off your to-do list and you've accomplished something, that gives your brain a little shot of dopamine because you're proud of yourself, right? So then you want more of that. So then you can keep going. It kind of trains your brain to keep going because it wants to follow the dopamine. I love that little saying that she's got. So you want to do as many as you can without kind of compromising the big picture. You want to try to identify at least one of those tasks that you can do every single day, right? And you really want to look for tasks that seem like they're high effort, but they're actually low effort. And it's usually tasks that you've been avoiding putting off. A lot of times, for some reason, especially with younger people right now, this is phone calls. Nobody likes to pick up the phone because we're all into doing everything online and by text or email. So nobody actually likes to pick up the phone. And I've noticed that a lot of these quick wins for people that are younger is making a simple phone call, right? But kind of just look at your tasks and see if things are really going to be as high effort as you think, because sometimes they're not. Okay. So those low effort, high impact things that you can do quick and easy, they go in there. So then the next box is the high effort, high impact. These are your big projects. So this is the bulk of the work you're doing. Okay. So you're going to block out time to do this work. And you want to make sure that the time is realistic for the job. Okay. If you need to build a website that's 17 pages and has a lot of different plugins and a lot of different apps and different things that it's doing, you're not going to block out an hour. It's not going to be done. So you want to be realistic. And then you also want to take that big project and you want to break it down into smaller chunks. This is going to give you some of those low effort, high impact, quick win tasks. Okay. So you want to break those big projects into something smaller. So these are going to be the things that are really going to make an impact. These are going to be the income producing tasks if you're in business. These are going to be, if you're not in business, if this is just something for your personal life, these are the things that are really going to impact your family in some way, shape, or form. This could be planning a vacation, a renovation, a remodel, things like this, making a big purchase and kind of planning it out. Okay. And then we have the low effort, low impact. These are kind of the filler tasks. So first with these, you want to ask yourself, is it really necessary? Because a lot of times we jot things down on our to-do list that it's not really necessary. Okay. But if they are, then you want to take those tasks, and those are the things that you can do like in between meetings, maybe waiting at the doctor's office, sitting in line at the post office, whatever it is. These might be, responding to an email, filling out a form, making a phone call, these kind of things. These are simple, easy things that you don't really need to think about. These are also good to do at times when you're not 100% focused, because there's some things that you need to really be on for, like the high effort, high impact things. Those are generally things you really need to be, you need to be able to focus 100%. And we can't be on all the time. We're not 100% focused 24 hours a day, obviously, right? So for me personally, all of my high effort, high impact projects, those are scheduled for early morning, like crazy early morning, because I'm a morning person. But by 2 or 3 in the afternoon, I'm starting to slow down. I'm tired by then. I've already usually worked about 11 or 12 hours by then. So my focus isn't at 100%. So that's when I do a lot of those little filler tasks, because I don't need to think so hard about them. Okay. So then the last box is that high effort, low impact, the hard slog things. These are the things that are going to take a lot of time. They're going to take a lot of effort from us, but they're not going to make a big impact either on our business or on our lives. Okay. So first you want to make sure that they're really necessary. Again, these low impact tasks, both high and low effort, you have to make sure that they're really necessary. Is this going to move either your business or your life forward in some way? Okay. And then the next thing you want to think about is, are you the best person to do this? Because if you're not, and it's going to take a lot of effort, then delegate it. Okay. Whether you need to hire somebody or get a friend to do it, or give it to your business partner or virtual assistant, whatever it is, there's some things that just aren't worth your time. Okay. If you're in business, you need to be focusing on the things that are going to be a big impact in your business. You need to be focused on high impact projects. The things that aren't going to move your business forward, that aren't going to make a dent in your income, those are not your responsibilities. Those should be delegated. Okay. And in your personal life, the things that aren't going to make an impact on your family, again, those should be delegated if at all possible. We can't always, but when possible, let's delegate those. So if you need to do them yourself, again, just like the high effort and high impact ones, you want to break them up into smaller tasks. Do them when you're at your peak and focus, and then you want to reward yourself for these, right? Because these are the things we don't want to do. They're taking a lot of effort. They're not making a big impact on anything. So we're not getting that kind of that natural reward that we get from moving things forward. So we need to reward ourselves. Okay. So if it's, something in your personal life, like finally cleaning out the storage room, right? So that's high effort. It's not going to make a huge impact, but it's going to make some impact, and you've got to do it. Reward yourself, whether that's buying yourself a new book, or, just sitting relaxing with a book for an hour, whatever it is. If you're in business, take a couple hours off, go walk in the park, maybe just eat a Snickers bar, whatever it is, some kind of reward. Because if you don't get some kind of reward at the end of these kind of things, then your brain isn't going to want to do them anymore. My daughter has that saying, follow the dopamine, right? So we have to give the brain some dopamine when we do these high effort, low impact tasks. So this is a very, very simple way to do this. It might take it takes a little while kind of to get the knack of figuring out what goes in which box. But once you do, this makes quick work of your to-do list and really helps you focus on where you need to be focused on. It's a huge help to me. And I know many of my clients use it and kind of swear by it. I don't use it every day, because some days my to-do list just isn't that bad. But the days when it's a little overwhelming, I absolutely break that out. Like I said, if you want this worksheet, just say something in the comments and we'll tell you how to get it. I won't ask for your email address. I won't ask for anything. It's absolutely free, no obligation, no cost, nothing. So just let us know if you want it. All right. You guys have a great day, and I hope that helps.